say my life can change, and I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I stand before you, Lord, and give you all my...
I couldn't really walk. It's so painful that even a slight touch to my ankle was really hurting. And that was the time when I felt depressed, when I was alone, because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even, get water from the kitchen, because I literally couldn't walk. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't move. And I felt weak. I felt that everything was just crumbling, because I figured, well, if I can't go back to my job, because I can't walk anymore, what's in store for me? What's going to happen to me? I was here in LA, my job is in Sacramento. My boss wouldn't allow me to just work from here in LA. That's not possible. So even though I'm in the IT, where I could just remotely connect to the computers, it's something that I can't just say to my boss, I'm new back then. I was just 6 months in my job, and this thing happened to me. So I felt really weak. I felt that everything was just crumbling beneath me. And I think what sustained me during that time was God's love. I felt that God was just present in the house, in our home, in my family, in the community of Couples for Christ. People were just visiting me, just praying for me, just keeping me, not bored from not working or from not being able to move. So people were just visiting me back then, and I felt God's love in all these people that come. I felt God's love in the prayers that they were giving to me. I felt God's love every time I would go to church. So my family would bring me to church so I could pray. So even though I couldn't walk, they would assist me to just go to church. So that was powerful. And the thing that has I think really touched me most is the goodness of the people around me. And I really felt God's love through the people around me. I felt that people were willing to sacrifice. People were willing to just help you out, just assist you. I would say that I was able to go back to Sacramento, even though I still couldn't walk, because of the grace of a good friend of our family from Couples for Christ. He literally volunteered to just drive me up to Sacramento and just bring me back to my workplace so that I could go back to work. So that was very powerful. I think that was really moving for me. I felt that, people still had that sense of love and sacrifice. So even though that person sacrificed a day out of his work life, he was still able to assist me and just bring me back to Northern California. So when I went back to Sacramento, it didn't go away right away. I still had pain. I still was suffering, and I think that's when God comes to you, and you could really hear God's message. God was just whispering to me, I'm here. God was just saying, just trust me, because I have a good plan for you. I have something in store for you. And by the grace of God, I am now back here in LA. So that was really powerful, because I didn't have a hard time just moving back here. I didn't have a hard time finding a good job here in LA. And it was so easy. And I felt that was really God's plan. And so now after that, I felt that I have a need to just be of service. Just be of service to other people. Just to offer whatever I can. To spread the message of God. Just to bring that love. To bring that love to other people. To just bring something to make this world a better place. Because we saw earlier, there's a lot of things that are going on. There's a lot of things that are happening around us. And it's up to us to just share that love, to just share whatever we can to other people in this world. And so even though, like the rest of us might not even know you or know you as participants of this Christian life. We want to share that. We want to bring out that message of service, of love, because we really felt that. We really experienced something change in our lives. And I, for one, can testify to that. I can testify that something changed in me. Something just literally touched me, and I felt moved. I felt that something powerful just allowed me to be healed again, allowed me to just be strong again. And so it is in our weakest, it is in our dirtiest that God speaks the loudest. It is during this time that God is right there beside us, ready to just embrace us, ready to just bring us back out of the darkness that we are in. And with that, I just want to share that with you guys. So hopefully, through the message of love, through the message of God's sacrifice, God's plan to just bring us closer to Him through Jesus Christ, I hope that you will be touched, you will be moved, because there's a lot of things that we are going to learn through this journey, through this program. So this is just the beginning. This is the start of our journey. This is the start of building back our relationship with God. So God is just there. God is always there. God is just arm's reach. We could just literally grab Him and just tell Him that we love Him, that we are ready to go back. We are ready to accept His love. We are now ready to go back to Him. And God is just there.